Testing. Testing. That's better. You want to test yours? Okay, good morning, everybody. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see everyone here, even in spite of the weather. We know where these new operators got their dedication from. So, like to thank the families that came out to support, um, staff members, okay, mentorship program, of course, our infamous training team. We want you to help us invite these new operators in for their celebration. Y'all ready to help? Okay. Right now, I'm going to introduce their class number. I want you to make a lot of noise. The pom poms, let's welcome them in as they come in. Okay. Class 2524, come on in. Love it. Thought it would be more, huh? That's a good one, though. Okay. Class 2525, come on. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, just to give you a brief idea of what they've gone through, most everyone here has done 11 weeks with us. Okay. If they did not have their license coming in, they had 3 weeks to get those. Okay. Another 8 weeks of pure torture by this team right here. Okay. But they did it in love and they did it to make sure that they came out to be this team right here. Okay. Um, Today is the last day that you all can be called trainees. Come on. So from this point forward, we want you to walk in the shoes and be known as professional operators. Okay? Nothing less. Okay? So throughout their training, they had 6 quizzes. They had to get at least 75% to be considered passing. Okay? They were on the road and in class alternating. So they had to get focused on everything, keep the classroom stuff and go out there and do the road, learning every route that we have in our system. They've done well. They've been put to the test out there with another operator doing their route in real time. Okay. Mentorship. They're here to support. Come on, make some noise. Both of y'all, come on. Okay. Today is the day that we're going to pass the torch. We're not done helping you. We're always in the background. When you need some help, we're here for you. Okay. We said that. Okay. The mentorship, they want to make this transition easier. So anytime you need anything, you reach out, they'll be there for you. Okay. All right. Y'all not making no noise. Y'all not happy? Let me hear y'all make some noise. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. You're starting your careers here. Okay. We've had prior conversations. Some people have other aspirations. I get that. We have other jobs here at Indigo. Okay. But I want everyone to see what the possibilities of just, not just, but being an operator is. Okay, I'm Mike Wilson. I am the manager of transportation training. When I walked in the doors of Indigo, I started paratransit. I had a passion for helping people, and that's why I am where I am now. So you don't have to be a driver, but there's nothing wrong with it, okay? Nothing wrong with it. Plenty of jobs out here to do. We don't just drive, we do a little bit of everything, okay? And with that, I want to introduce you to someone I've had the pleasure of working with most of my working career. And he is my supervisor over and over again, okay? The Deputy Chief of, come on, give me the new one, Transit Operations, Timothy Cox.
Craig, before I get started, you got any questions? Okay, thank you. Good morning. My name is Tim. Welcome. I want to welcome everyone. We were supposed to have Miss Jennifer Pierce was going to be a guest speaker today, but unfortunately she couldn't be here. So you have to settle for me, okay? So I'm going to be very brief because we do have a guest speaker for you guys. So first of all, congratulations. The process of what you went through, right? I remember those days, right? I've been in your seat. I drove for 11 and a half years myself. So I remember what it's like, day one. So with that though, you need to continue to rely on the training that you had. You have your mentorship program that is here that you can work with. There's transportation leadership is here. Continue to rely on those people, okay? ATU leadership is always a good resource as well. So just briefly, every decision that you make behind the wheel not only affects you, but the passengers that are on your bus. How you speak to people, how you respond under pressure, you represent the organization, all right? Remember that. There will be days that it's going to be very difficult, right? How many of you drove last Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? You guys experienced the tough weather, right? It's very difficult. I don't think people quite understand how tough that is to deal with driving those large buses in that weather. And then on top of having to interact with our customers for may not be on time or right, and the frustrations from them. But it's important about how we continue to handle ourselves and treat people with respect. I just want to thank a few people that helped get you here today. Obviously, our talent acquisition team areas, at least Josh is here, our recruiters, right? Our onboarding team, right? It starts with them. And again, a special shout out to our mentorship and coordinator, Kylie, that you'll meet with your mentors. Yeah. The mentorship program is something that is a wonderful thing that Indigo does as far as giving you someone that you can rely on consistently for your first year as an operator, right? So be sure to work with them. We do have a guest speaker today. Our guest speaker today is Greg Garrett. He's the executive director of the United Northeast Development Corporation. He has more than 8 years as a civic engagement experience and is no stranger to the United Northeast Development Corporation. He was a case manager for the Warren Township Trustee's Office from 2015 and 2016. And then in 2016, he began serving as the mayor's neighborhood advocate under the Hogsett administration, where he served most of downtown and northeast Indianapolis neighborhoods, including residents and businesses within UNEC's boundary. Garrett holds his bachelor's of science in informatics, minor in business, and a JD from Indiana University McKinney School of Law. He is also a proud former Indigo employee. Remember what I said at the hiring event. Today's the beginning of whatever you want it to be, right? You can go on to do great things. Operator, and I never thought I'd be in this spot of where I am now is I still can't get used to the title, the deputy chief thing, right? It still blows my mind. So I want to introduce Mr. Greg Garrett.
How is everyone doing this morning? Give yourselves a round of applause. This is a cause of celebration. And if that's not enough, it's Friday, so hopefully you get some days off after this, right? Well, as I was introduced, my name is Greg Garrett, and I've spent most of my adult life working in the community to helping families. One of the things I want you to take away today is the word family, because as the days go forward, some days will be hard, some days will be challenging, and hopefully most days will be rewarding. But you always have your family to back you up. And if you don't have a family at home, create one here at Indigo. There are people here who are willing to be that support that you need as you move forward in your journey as an operator of our vehicles here. And the family is not only just a close-knit organization of people or a group. A family is the whole community itself. Trust me, as operators, the people in the community also have your back. They know that you do the job day in and day out with little to no complaints and having to do several jobs on top of that. You have to be police officers, you have to be consultants, you have to be parents sometimes, you have to make sure that everything that's going on is what should be going on, and it's a difficult job to do, but it's important because at our organization, United Northeast Community Development Corporation, we're housed out of the Eskenazi Grande Center. And every time we have a situation where there's an expecting mother or an elderly person that's suffering from cancer, without you as operators helping them get to the facility, they cannot get the medical treatment that they need. So your jobs are very important on the day-to-day lives of many people all over the city of Indianapolis. So for that, we celebrate you and thank you for doing the jobs that is very difficult to do, but very rewarding. So when days get rough and tough, you have 12-hour shifts, look to those people that you can consider not only at home as being your family, but also here at Indigo, because people care. You know, things may not go right sometimes, but fortunately, you'll always have that support and you can move forward. There's one last thing I would like to say before I continue the ceremony, but you have no idea how much you are loved out there. Build relationships with the people that ride your bus. Get to know who they are. Get to know what their lives are like. It's far more rewarding when you're not driving around strangers. And hopefully over time, as you go through your journey, they will also become family too. Thank you and congratulations on your graduation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Terrence Harding. I am filling in for Mr. Hurd, Anthony Hurd, who was in charge of class 25-24, along with Erica. It's going to be short because it's only one. But that one has shown the professionalism it needs to do this job. From day one, that individual has always strived to be the best that they can be. And I hope you continue on that path. Remember, treat everyone the way you want to be treated, okay? I've heard a lot of nice things about you from out there. All right, you've been out here a week now. Everybody's talking about you, how good you are, okay? So I want you to keep up that good work. And for the whole group, remember, safety is the most important thing. All right, if you're running late, take your time, don't hustle. I mean, people are waiting for you, yes, but you need to be safe getting there, especially in this type of weather. All right, so the person, not the first person, the only person from class 25-24 is Miss Elise Douglas. Praise God. I'm now going to pass the mic to Denisha Morehouse.
Good morning. So I had the pleasure of being the supervisor for 25-25, and I worked alongside Mr. Bert Garcia, who is my right hand. The 25-25 started out with 12. If everybody can count, we have 8. But 8 is great. And I am so proud of every single one of them. Meeting them on the first day, it was already evident we had some people who wanted to rule the classroom, who wanted to be the best, who demanded they be number one. They got their feelings hurt. But they have all been awesome. And I am just so happy to say that they made it. They worked hard for it. We learned some things. We learned how to read some things that we didn't know before. And everything that they are taught in class, they're going to take with them. I see some future supervisors, some future dispatchers, some future maybe even managers. So sorry, they're not going to stay drivers because I'm speaking it over them because they've got goals and ambitions. They're going to be the best drivers they're going to be while they're drivers because right now they're the face of Indigo, the face everybody sees, the face everybody understands that they relate to. So keep that smile and remember you represent all of us. So the first person's name I like to call is Mr. Jonathan Bainbridge. For the company. Miss Ashley Burney. Mr. Eric Devine. This one right here comes from Great Stop. Miss Kaya Holman. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Mr. Lonnie Ivy. Miss Aisha King. Mr. Keep Me on My Toes, Craig Looper. And last, but definitely not least, Corian Morel. So again, congratulations. And I'm going to turn it over to Erica, who's got a special award to give out. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, good. As you all know, I am the lead that was on class 25-24. It's a hard act to follow what Terrence said, but there was nothing incorrect that he said about Miss Elise. I started this class with one being Elise. The one thing that I can say about Elise in doing this one-on-one with her is her attention to detail. She pays so much attention to detail. She takes constructive criticism very well. Every time you say, hey, let's try it this way, she's doing it immediately, just because she knew that she wanted to be the best. My overall class average is 100%. Which means that she got 100% on every test that we did, 6 of them. Yeah. I'm very proud of you, and I would like to present you with the outstanding performance. Okay. Congratulations. You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to both graduating classes. 25-25, you guys gave us a run for our money. Like Nini said, we started with 12 and we're finishing with 8. But 8 is great. The class average was 91.53, if y'all could understand that number, percent. 91.53. But the high class average was 95%. And that would go to Mr. Craig Luper. Congratulations. Congrats, buddy. We also have one for students, Craig at C. Any questions, Craig? Okay, all right, good. Okay, my man. So you guys were out on the road for a couple weeks and you treated the customers right, all of y'all. But we have one special award for this customer service, Mr. Eric Devine. Take a picture, that's what it's, yeah. Take your picture, let the people take a picture. One more award, y'all. This person was, to me, outstanding in the classroom, outstanding behind the wheel, on the bus cadetting, and just overall. So most outstanding performance, Mr. Lonnie Ivy. I told you, man, like, it's all love, baby. Take your bucks. You can wrap it up.
Thank you, everyone. That is the end of the graduation. Be safe, leaving here, going on your separate ways, and have a great day.